Hello everyone, my name is Vibhor Sharma, and in this year's GATE Electronics I have secured an All India rank of 88. This was my second attempt. In my first attempt back in 2019 I scored a rank of 1286. So in this video I'll be sharing my journey with you all. I'll be sharing the strategy which I followed to improve my rank. I'll be sharing the mistakes that I did in my first attempt. So please watch this video carefully and try to learn from my mistakes. So let's start. So I started preparing for GATE since my college days. I enrolled myself in a coaching institute and I used to attend 2 to 3 subjects per semester. My preparation was going quite well. By the end of third year, I covered 80% of my subject and only 1 or 2 subjects were left. So in the final year, my main focus was to solve more and more questions, practice previous year questions, and attempt test series as much as possible. But still, I committed so many mistakes in my final exam. The first mistake which I committed was time management. I was not able to complete my GATE exam in the given time. This happened because of the lack of time management and lack of speed, as well as spending or wasting time on questions that are not doable. So let me give you the example of my first attempt in which I got stuck at a question from control system which seemed quite easy, but I was not able to solve that question at that time. So I took it to my ego, which was a big disaster because it costed me around 8 to 10 minutes. Although I was able to solve that question, but I knew that I messed it up. Why? Because at the end of the exam, there were 2-3 questions that were left, and those questions were just formula based. So from this mistake, you should learn that you have to cover the entire 3-hour test within 2 hours and 30 minutes. What I'm trying to say is you should have at least half an hour left with you at the end so that you can revisit all those questions which were left unattempted in the first round. So you can see that speed is of the utmost importance. These 2-3 questions can make a huge difference. So in the second attempt, I worked upon my speed. I attempted test series in such a way so that I was able to finish my test in 2 hours and 30 minutes. So this was my first mistake. Second mistake was I took maths and apti lightly in my first attempt. So in this year's for this year's GATE, I devoted special time for maths and apti. I solved all the previous year questions. I attempted test series which provided me number of questions related to maths and apti. And you can see that apti and maths both have this huge weightage, like 25 to 30 marks are from apti and maths, and they can make or break your rank. In first attempt in apti I scored around 9 to 10 marks out of 15, whereas in this year's GATE Electronics I scored 14 out of 15 in apti. So you can see the difference. These 4-5 marks can certainly boost up your rank. And same is the case with maths. This year I improved a lot in mathematics. So moving on to next point. uh, yeah, again test series. You should strategize how to attempt a test series, how to attempt a test. Because in my first attempt, I didn't have any strategy. I used to solve questions. I used to solve whatever question came my way, but you have to be very selective. See, nobody is going to solve entire 65 questions, specifically in gate electronics. You're seeing the trend of gate EC. I don't think anyone could solve all the 65 questions in those 3 hours. Although exceptions are always there, but you have to be selective, and you have to attempt the test series in rounds. Like in round 1, solve all those questions which seem very easy, and try to skip those questions which seem quite difficult, and you can attempt those questions in the second round. And this strategy helped me a lot in this year, because there were around 8 to 10 questions which seemed doable, but I found them a little tricky in the first go. So I left those questions for the second round. So when I came back to solve those questions, I solved around 4 to 5 questions. So this strategy helped me a lot. See, during the initial phase of the exam, you have a lot of pressure, and when you start solving questions, then that pressure eases off. So as you keep on solving number of questions, then you gain confidence, and when you come back to solve those unattempted questions, believe me, you are going to solve those questions easily. So this was another takeaway from my mistakes. So one more thing which I wanted to share regarding how to attempt your 3-hour mock test or final gate exam. You allot times to different sections. Like I allotted 15 minutes to APT, 40 to 45 minutes to 1 mark questions, and 90 minutes to 2 marks questions. So you can see that I still have around half an hour left with me. So you have to keep attempting your test series in this manner, so that in the final gate exam you can finish your exam well within time. And also one strategy that I followed this year was I attempted 2 marks questions before 1 mark. Why? Because 2 mark questions carry more weightage. Although you can follow your own strategy, but this thing helped me. Next is the importance of CBT. This year I attempted 3 to 4 CBTs in the month of January. CBT is center based test which is organized by many top institutes across India. So in this you get a real feel of how the final exam is going to be. Like the institutes provide you with the admit card. You have to go at a specific center and you have to attempt the questions. So you attempt the mock test out of your comfort zone. Like at home you are sitting at your comfort and attempting the test, but in CBT you get a real taste of gate. So you can also try to attempt CBTs in the month of January. So these were some of my mistakes which I think you will not commit, and try to give as many test series as possible in the last 3-4 months. Now I'll be sharing some strategies for self study as well as coaching going students. See, if you are a self study student, then NPTEL lectures are your best friends. You have to watch NPTEL lectures religiously. You have to make notes out of them, and you have to practice lots and lots of questions. And for the questions, you can follow previous year GATE questions. Then you can try to solve the assignments given on NPTEL, or you can try to solve the questions from standard books. Since only 4 to 5 months are left, so I would suggest that try to cover the entire previous year questions and then attempt test series. And for doubt solving, this is one major issue that self-study students face. So for this, what you can do is you can join Facebook groups where you can post your doubts. This I used to do a lot during my preparation. Whenever I had any doubt in a concept or in a numerical, then I used to post that question on Facebook groups. So this can be very beneficial for the students who are preparing by themselves. And yeah, you have to give as many tests as possible, because like in cricket, you have to do the net practice before going to the final match. So keep practicing. See, around 1 lakh students appear for GATE electronics. Out of 1 lakh students, only 20 to 30,000 are preparing for seriously for GATE. And out of those 20 to 30 students, only around, which I think, this is my personal belief, that only around 10,000 students cover their entire syllabus properly. And out of those 10,000 students, only 5 to 6,000 students are attempting test series religiously. So you can see that your final competition is among these 6,000 students, because this you can judge from the test series, like the test series which various institutes organizes. In those test series, you can see that around 4-5,000 students attempt all the tests given in the test series. So you have to be consistent. Don't give up till the last day, till the last moment, because most of the students, what they do is they have a tendency to give up as the GATE exam approaches. And I have seen a lot of my friends who gave up at the last moment, who say that this will not going to work this time, let's try next year. So you should not do this. I'm again telling you, don't give up, and avoid negative people. Avoid the company of negative people. They will not encourage you, they will just demotivate you. So avoid these people and try to be in the company of those people who encourage you, who lifts you up, and this will help you a lot. Now for the coaching going students, I would suggest that follow your coaching material or the teacher, follow your teacher religiously. Whenever you have any doubt, go to your teacher or refer some standard textbooks. So you have only 4-5 months, so just stick to your basics, just stick to your coaching notes and solve as many questions as possible, and this would be sufficient, believe me. And yeah, the next part is revision. For revision, what you can do is you can take the help of test series. Like suppose you are doing control system right now, and you want to revise network theory in parallel. So what you can do is you can attempt subject wise test of network theory. You don't always have to revise the theory again and again. This will not going to help you. Try to attempt a test and then analyze your mistakes. And See where you have made mistakes, note down all those mistakes, and if you lack in any concept, then refer standard textbook or refer uh, any online material, and try to note down those mistakes in your short notes. Because during the final revision you will not have much time, so short notes help you a lot. Now for droppers, what I would like to suggest is try to work upon your weak areas. Like in my second attempt, uh, when I was preparing, I had noted down all those areas, all those topics in a notebook. Like for example, I was weak in DFT FFT part of signals and systems. I was weak in antenna part of EMFT. So I have noted all those topics, and I referred standard textbooks, online material, and I solved numericals related to those topics, and I tried to make those topics strong. So you cannot afford to leave any topic or any area. You have to cover entire syllabus to get a good rank. So also new topics have been included in this year's GATE electronics. So you have to cover all those new topics thoroughly. And yeah, one more thing, try to solve multiple choice questions, although you'll get many such questions in the test series. Also, don't uh, don't read theory again and again. This will not help you. For droppers, you have to increase your speed. You have to go. You have to see that what mistakes you committed during first attempt. Note down those mistakes. Try to rectify them in these 4-5 months, and just give it to 100%. So these were some of the tips which I wanted to give you. And if you have any question, then you can reach out to me on Quora, as well as you can reach out to me on LinkedIn. And my ID is by the name of Vibhor Sharma. So I'll be more than happy to help you all. So thank you, and all the best for your GATE 2021.